everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about comfort zones. So that's a big topic, right? But we're going to try and keep it a little bit contained in a way. So the first time when I really heard about this comfort zone was really actually in yoga. Because if you've ever been to a yoga class, you'll often hear teachers say, you know, if you're in discomfort, if you feel that discomfort, then you have to just hold it. You shouldn't come out of it. So that's really the first time when I learned about what does it mean to go beyond your comfort zone. But this beyond your comfort zone covers many areas in our life. So today I just wanted to bring that forward and see if it can help you in any way to identify how you can perhaps go through that discomfort without really thinking that it's impossible or that you won't be successful or anything like that. So the first thing to remember when we talk about discomfort can be anything from what you like and what you don't like. So that can be across if you have a relationship with someone and they have behaviors or there's something about them that irritates you. So to go beyond your comfort zone is to perhaps give them space and allow them to be who they are. It doesn't necessarily just mean in the yoga room with the yoga posture. So that's one aspect. So whenever you feel that you can't do something, that can be with a relationship, it can be with a job, it can be with something that you want to achieve. Whenever the thought comes, I can't do this, there's an opportunity to go beyond your comfort zone. Because guess what? Our mind, the brain, wants everything that's in comfort. It doesn't want anything that's challenging. It just wants to stay safe. The main objective of this critter brain that we have is to stay safe. So the brain is not kind of wired for you to go and do those things which is outside of your comfort zone. But that, like I said earlier on, is not just physical. It can be with so many things in your life. So if you are struggling with anything that you feel you can't achieve, then I want you to there's only two things to do. When something comes up that you feel I can't do it, take a breath and then slowly take a step towards that thing which you perhaps are afraid of. So it doesn't have to be a big step, it can be a little step. You might have heard many times people say, if you want to get to the top of the mountain, you have to take the first step. Now we didn't say that you have to get there today. You take the first step. The problem, number two, is the problem that we have with this comfort zone thing is that we have an expectation of how it should happen. And a lot of times we are comparing ourselves with others and how we want it to happen. So that's probably the problem. So it's okay to try things. It's okay to step out of that comfort zone. Like I said early on, whether that's in a physical thing, in an emotional thing, a relationship thing, a mental thing, you can step out of it, but perhaps without the expectation of how you want it to unfold. So that's probably the biggest problem that people have is the end result. They're looking for an end result and they don't know how to get there, or they're going to judge themselves on the way there. So when it comes to the comfort zone, I just wanted to share this little thing that it's not just when it comes to a yoga posture, or it's not just when it comes to something physical, and perhaps for some people it's around fears and phobias. Some people have fears and phobias like to animals, or flowers, or there are different things that people have these fears and phobias against, and it doesn't make any sense that they should be afraid. Like some people are afraid of a fly. Fly can't hurt you, an ant. So these are the things that if you step a little bit beyond the comfort zone of having that behavior rule your life, then you're going to see it like that. And I can probably guarantee you that you cannot fail. As long as you leave your expectation and the way that you think it should happen, you cannot fail. So don't be afraid next time. If you come up against something where you find that you feel blocked, just take a little step. Take a little step towards your goal without an expectation of how it should look like. and you'll have a different experience. If there's anything that's holding you back from living the life that you want to live, and it comes up in a form of a discomfort, physically, emotionally, and mentally, take the step towards that thing. And you're going to see 99% of the time, the thing is going to be transformed. Why? Because when you change your perception, when you're flexible in your perception of how you can approach different things, then the things you're working with changes. Like literally, that's just the reality of it. So don't be afraid next time if you feel something comes up that you're afraid, step forward, take that step forward. I guarantee it to you, nothing will happen to you. And as we're talking about comfort zones and stepping out of your comfort zone, I have my own personal story that I'll share with you. So before I started doing these YouTube videos, that was a huge thing for me to step out of my comfort zone. And you know what? To be honest with you, well, obviously I have a great person who's helping me to do the videos too. Her name is Hope. But I have to say that I'm actually starting to enjoy them. And what I've realized is that doing these YouTube little clips is that I'm just telling people about things that I've used, that's helped me, that's helped other people that I've coached in my life. And I just wanted to share that. So when you come from a place that you want to give, then the fears already start to dissipate. But yeah, that's my own personal story about how I stepped out of my comfort zone, and actually now I'm starting to enjoy it. So I hope that you can do that too. So that's all I wanted to share today. It's very short, very sweet. Don't forget, if you like this talk today, click on the link below and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you next time.